If you are a free-to-play player, then you know it's been a wild week in Marvel Strike Force. Got that good information on Breaker Silver Surfer, seeing his kit, how he's going to work, looking at him with the Omen team. And then we had that video on the economy that definitely made it clear that there's going to be a separation between the free-to-play and the spender bracket. We weren't sure how that was actually going to look, but how refreshing it was to see Storm Mighty in game. And if you didn't notice, she's only a 15 shard unlock. What does that mean? It means it's going to be easy to get her. It means it's going to be easy to get her. And that's awesome. Like, I really, really liked it, right? 15 shards is the lowest amount you can have. It's 1 star. So I think they're showing that we're going to get out of this what we put in. They want us to have these characters. They still seem to have that belief. They want us to have the teams. We just won't be able to perhaps get them as strong as the paid version, which is fine. Right? Whatever team we have, whatever capability we have, we're going to get something and be able to use that effectively. It also makes me very curious as to what Breaker Surfer, what's it going to take to unlock him? We see the different difficulties that they had mentioned. And again, we know we got the tower coming up here for Storm, but I want to know how many shards will that new legendary character be? Will he also be a low shard unlock? If so, then I really think that will testify to the health of the game and what they want to do with the free-to-play community. They're going to make sure we get the tools and the toys. The power will be what's paid for, and that's fine. That's fine in my book. We know that Storm is the first Mighty member of the game, and she's part of the new Exalted X-Men team. So they're not really out yet, but we can kind of see the path that they're going for here. We got Angel here, also a 45 shard unlock. That seems to be the trend that's going, but then there's Morph, and he's currently 100 shards. That could mean a couple of different things, right? That could mean a couple of different things. It could just mean that Angel will be the first character that's actually released on the Exalted X-Men, and he'll have those deals for money like we've seen with the High Evolutionary Malekith, right, with the Shadow Conclave. Angel would be the next individual, perhaps to be released. He'll have that same price point, and the experiment, if you will, continues. We would then expect that Morph at some point would also be adjusted, that his shard count would also go down to 45 shards. But what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? What if he stays at 100 shard unlock? That could be, again, part of the experiment, or that could be an indicator that he's the character on the team that will be a little bit more difficult to come by on the free-to-play side. It will take more effort to get him unlocked. And so knowing that in advance, if that's the case, knowing that in advance, I think that's good. I think that's good. We're speculating right now, but we'll just keep an eye on things. See, does that number change? If it doesn't, then we know where we stand. And we understand, okay, these are the 4 characters on the free-to-play side that I know I can get. Morph is just going to take longer. And with the release cadence now, we'll still get him. It would just take longer. One of the interesting things, if we were to look at the Marvel Strike Force website, and I was just looking around at the stats, Wolverine, right? The stats are in now. Wolverine is now the 6th highest damage dealer in the game. He is no joke, right? They tuned him up. He's on the best buddies. They said that we're going to be using these characters. They were not kidding. He is now the 6th highest damage dealer on the game. He can delete people right now. There's teams he can work in right now. He's a mutant. There's a lot of interoperability with other X-Men and stuff like that. He can delete people right now. The dude hits hard and he means business. Another point that perhaps I did not recognize, I don't know if we can see it here, but let's see here, his crit chance is 20%. Now, that doesn't seem like much, and it's not. But standard characters have a 10% crit chance. So there's just a little bit extra inherently built into Wolverine for the opportunity to get a critical hit. We can enhance that with other things, and that the synergy also can be enhanced by other characters. So it just makes him a little bit more likely to hit hard and do that big time damage. In addition to that, since we're still talking about the Exalted X-Men, let's just go back here, Jubilee. So I had her stats down. There were 2 things of interest. Her damage is 18 overall. That's not bad. She's in the top 20. She's in the top 20 as a reworked character for damage. That's not bad, right? If we're newer, we might not have her. Just keep in mind, we got time. She's a legendary character. She has requirements in order to unlock, but we got time. There's a whole nother team. We got to get our Shadow Conclave first. Then I'll start getting into the Exalted X-Men. So we got time, but it seems like it's a decent rework. She's going to be hitting hard. Again, she's in the top 20 for overall damage in the game, 13th overall for focus. So we know she has a lot of control effects. She's a controller character. She has a lot of control effects. And so we're just going to make sure that those things land on modern day characters. So it's a really good stat boost. Just something to keep in mind. Looking forward to the team. I really want to see how it goes. But this 15 shard unlock for Storm, I mean, I got to be honest, it really made me smile. I believe it shows, once again, they want us to have the characters. She should be an easy unlock. The total amount of power we're able to generate on the character, how many stars overall, that still remains to be seen. But I'm happy that they want us to still have the toys on the free-to-play side, and I think that's fair enough. Hey, I'd like to know what you think about it. Let me know about these other videos that we were watching. They're pretty good. Check them out. They're legit.